Here we go. We're going to start with somebody you guys have actually heard of, I guess. Ready? Here we go.
Cold shower a day keeps the doctor away.
Cold shower.
What happens if you take a cold shower every day? The heart rate is going to go down with 20, 30 beats a minute, 24 hours a day.
Whoa.
That means stress is gone. What happens more is that the blood flow runs much better through the system. The nutrients, vitamins, and minerals and oxygen, they get better to the cells.
Okay. I got a confession to make. Will?
Yes.
I started cold showering. I'm a believer, man. I've done 3 in a row.
So just describe the process. This is a first shower. This is your like getting ready to go to work shower. Okay. So fucking early. Have you had breakfast?
No, so I get up. This is what I've been doing. First thing, I get up. This is so distracting to me. I get up. I put it to like room temp. I get in, and then I turn it down to cold, and then I do a push up like into it, so it's just face and chest. And I do like a minute, and I'm like, So then I did 2 days of that for like 2-3 minutes.
That's long.
And then today it felt easy, so I go, you know what? I'm going on the shoulders and the neck, and I went down to, it was on the neck, and I was like, and then it was trickling down into the butt crack, and I go, poo. and my nanny was already there. So I walked out after, I got dressed, and I came out, and my wife and my nanny were there, and they were like, what are you doing? So I'm thinking like, all right, these fitness influencers, they're all claiming all this shit. They're full of shit. And after 2 days of this, man, my resting heart rate went down to 50 from 55.
I've noticed that's a significant drop.
Yeah. Trying to get to 0.
It's kind of threatening me because I love being the heart rate champ of us. Since I stopped running, I used to have a resting heart rate of 38, which is like serial killer status.
That's badass.
It was pretty cool. But now you're coming for me. I think you had at 50, the day that you sent me 50, my resting heart rate was 53, and I felt bad.
Yeah, well, I thought that 50 was better than it is, maybe because
50's good. The 50's average great.
The average in America is like 60 to 100.
Yeah. But
the average on Whoop wearers is like in the 50s.
Well, because there's people who care.
It's like self-selecting bias, but so the other question.
Wait, but he said that all stress is gone.
Gone.
Do you agree with that?
All stress is gone.
You've had a lot of big changes, a lot of fucking stress coming at you. Are you completely not stressed?
Fuck, man. I really don't want to admit that I feel better.
Wow.
I feel pretty good. I felt like, even though, and we'll get to the weight number because it's not moving that fast, and we've made some adjustments, but
you just said that like a mob
adjustments. Make some adjustments.
We just made some adjustments.
I feel like fucking so optimistic.
Wow.
I feel like I could like run through a fucking wall. I swear to God, from cold showering.
Now, so you have the lukewarm, which is just like to get yourself ready for it. After you go cold, do you then go hot to like wash your dick and balls and stuff?
No, I wash it cold. I wash it cold.
You wash it cold.
Shrinks up, goes inside my body, and then I go to work.
So do you like wash in your like dick hole?
I literally dip it into the stream, and I go, oh. And I get out. And I go, I could do anything.
Wow.
You know what I was doing those psychopathic that made me think of you the other day?
Yeah.
Since I started the coldies, is Reggie here?
He's walking over.
All right, tight. I was doing my walk to hit my 10,000, and I was saying, I can do it. I can do it. How lame is that?
No, that's not fucking lame. You're the man. You can do it. Fuck yeah. Wow, so everything's changed since cold showering. Your resting heart rate is dropping. Have you noticed impact on your recoveries in general? You had a 92% recovery the other day.
Yeah, my recoveries have been sick. They've been upper 80s, 90s. I think that's and we made the call over text to drop my cows from basically 3,000 down to 2,500.
Yep.
I'm still not convinced that I'm tracking accurately because I think there's just a lot more shit in the food that I get if it's not made at home. Mm-hmm. The days I eat only at home, I do so much better. And the other thing I did is I try to not eat the bowl of berries at night.
That's probably smart.
You know, I hit like 4 scrambled eggs before bed if I'm still hungry. Like if I need something, I'm like, all right, just protein. But calories have been down, the cold showering, been hitting my steps, and I'm still 280. So,
we did see some movement, though.
You know, when Reggie gets here, I might take the shirt off.
Well, we did see some movement to 279 for a second there, and then it went back up. So right when we implemented it, we saw some change, and now we're back up. So hopefully what I would anticipate is that it's going to drop a little bit. Hopefully it goes down to 278 and it stays there for a little bit. But I don't know, dude. I think that's a good point that when you do eat out, you're going to not know what's in there, potentially. I mean, and we know that you're not the greatest gauge of calories because before this, you were crushing 2 ribeyes a night.
And I was like, still hungry. Well, this used to make me a flank steak that was easily 1.2, 1.3 pounds. I just hammer that down, and like that wasn't it. And then I eat again before bed.
That's the thing where they say, like, when you're eating protein and fat, you just fill up so much faster. I'm just like, no, you don't. Like, you can't eat like I can eat. I can eat forever.
Faster than, like, if you were eating French fries, because they're just like empty calories. But, again, I could eat,
I think I could eat, like, 6 cups of white rice in one sitting. Now, it would make me sick, but I could cap it off. Now, if you give me a fatty steak, I could eat like 6,000 calories of like prime rib in a sitting and still, and have ice cream for dessert. The rice, I would get sick. So that's where the thing is like that carbs are bad and that carbs are eatable. No,
I can do anything. And you know that this is bit alert, but I do a bit where I do mention this in case Mike hasn't seen it. I did once eat 3 lobsters and 2 rotisserie chickens. 2 full rotisserie chickens and 3 lobsters and like oysters and tequila. Like it was like side dishes too. So
that was your calling card at a sales convention.
That's right.
I remember.
That's right. But yeah. So the food needs to be tracked. I think like tracking it's been great, but God damn it, I feel like I'm on the brink of 275. The next time I come in here.
If you wanted to lock in and eat like your boy, you know it'd be very easy. If you
just beef.
Well, make everything at home.
Yeah.
And meal prep for a week, and you will guaranteed see results.
You put me onto this guy, by the way, who I really like.
Oh.
This dude.
Oh,
this
Ryan
is
Fisher.
the biggest unspoken hack for anyone who has a nighttime sweet tooth and still wants to get shredded. I'm telling you guys, the late night cherries is the biggest play of all time. You don't even need these things to thaw out for that long. I just put them out for like 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
So this goes into my new shit, which is I want to solve my sleep. I feel like I figured out my weight. All right, Reggie's coming up the elevator.
What's holding you back?
Okay, I figured out my sleep, or my weight, because I'm going back down again. I'm on the cut right now, and I've already lost 5 pounds in 2 days.
You know, and weird coincidence. I weigh exactly 100 pounds more than you.
At all times, I'm trying to make
we
sure
just have an equilibrium.
That's how we're doing it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go grab Reggie.
All right, Reggie Conquest is a stand-up comic.
Yes, he is.
Actor, writer, based in New York City. In 2019, Conquest was named a new face at Montreal's Just for Laughs Comedy Festival.
There we go.
You've seen him on HBO's hit series Insecure.
Yes.
And on True TV's Laugh Mob, and you recently you shot Scream 5 according to your IMDb. Look at you.
Whoa,
Look at you.
I thought it was already ready.
No.
You just went straight to the
See that all that prep I did by Googling you 1 second ago?
Is this video? Is this video?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay. You're going to have to work on that. They're reading on your phone.
Well, we'll just cut it. We'll just cut it right to here.
I'm sorry. I got Invisalign in, so I don't have a list.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. I like a little, like a grill, like a little, when you talk.
Yeah. It's weird. I meant to take it out, but you know.
You could take
Keep
it out.
it in.
I can take it out.
Take it out.
Yeah,
Do what do you want?
whatever you
Put it
want.
on.
All right.
Mike,
No, you know what? It's video. Let's just keep it. Let's just, because I got to put my hands in my mouth. And
I did it only at night.
What?
Invisalign.
You only wear it at night?
I went to the dentist. They like, we can do 10 trays Invisalign. You have perfect teeth. I go, how much is that? They said $5,000. Mm-hmm. I said, what if I do I want to spend $500. I go, we can give you 5 trays. I go, great. I'm only wearing them at night. They go, that's going to take forever. I go, fine. Each tray I wore for like 8 weeks.
It looks like it really works.
Your shit is straight.
Yeah.
My shit was spacing out.
Yeah.
Like I grind on my teeth, so my bottom was spacing.
You got good teeth though.
Yeah, they were good, but it's like little and spacey. Like I want my shit like his, like close and tight.
What happened? Your agent told you to do that, or what? What happened?
You know what? I started it. You know, as a fat guy, it's just like I've always been a big dude. So I never used to pick myself apart until I started seeing myself more. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
And there's nobody else in the industry. It's just you seeing yourself.
It's just
on
me seeing myself. Like, whoa, what's that? Like, I'm picking myself apart. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, but then I got insurance. So that's another thing. I haven't had insurance in so long. So I'm like, oh, let me just get my teeth fixed.
Hell yes. It feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels good to have insurance.
Now, are you, so it's starting with the teeth. Is there anything else that you're planning next? Like in your.
Well, remember when we first got on the phone? I was like, hey, Mike, what's Ozempic?
What's Ozempic?
You remember I asked you about it? And you were like,
are you going to do it?
No, after you.
I think it's fucking great. I mean,
I'm going to borderline. If this doesn't work, we're going to just do another season where I do Ozempic. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, do it.
Yeah. He said no, when he was like against it, you were kind of you weren't.
But you know, Will is crazy. Will's a crazy person, right?
I am crazy.
He goes hard though.
He's like that way, yeah.
But like, okay, so Ozempic, what it does is a shot, and it's gonna make you not hungry.
Yeah.
And you gotta fucking take it to not be not hungry.
Take it every time.
Well, yeah, or else the hunger's gonna come back. So I don't see how it's different from anything.
Yeah.
At all. It's meant for diabetics so that they can control their appetite and so that they don't fucking go crazy.
What also helped me against that too was like, if I just do what I'm supposed to do, because I lack discipline. Like I just don't have. I'm just not disciplined. I don't know what your struggle is.
That's true. Mine too. Yeah.
I just lack discipline.
No, I like working out. I just love eating and I love drinking. Yeah. So we want to open this by like. Tell us like where you're at right now, health wise. Because you did lose a lot of weight at one point, right?
At one point I did, bro. I lost like 90 pounds at one point. But that was when I first started. I was running. I worked in the city, and I used to get off at like 4, and then I would just run around. What's that park? Columbus. What's that park?
Columbus Central Park?
Central Park, yeah. I was thinking of the train stop.
That's the one.
Oh, yeah.
Columbus Central. I would run around Central Park, and it would be like, and I just started doing that for like a year. And I just dropped 90 pounds, but I never changed my eating.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
That's rare, right?
Yeah,
no,
bro,
I don't do that.
I got down to like 260 at one point, and I was like solid. I was like a running back. Like, but then it just went back up. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, you're naturally a big fucking dude. Like when you touch his shoulder, he's like solid dude. So I'm not. I think that like. And you're only like 5'11", right?
Yeah.
So he's like naturally, you're probably like at your skinniest. You would look crazy if you were like 220.
I looked at old pictures. I was like, holy shit. Like back then, I thought I was still like this size. Like, but I look at
old pictures where you were skinnier or were you heavier?
Where I lost that weight.
Oh yeah.
I lost that weight because I didn't notice it until people started saying. Because I never stepped on a scale. I never stopped.
But I don't think you look that fat now.
You gotta see me shirtless.
I mean, I know your weight from when we were doing stuff together, but I don't think that you're just a big fucking dude.
Yeah, but I don't want to be. You know what? And we had. I'm going through a breakup, and then Ramadan started. So
shit!
I just lost contact with Will, and was like, because my eating just changed completely.
Yeah. Now, did you drop any weight during Ramadan?
I did, but I think it came back.
Already?
I just tried on a pair of pants that I had, right? At some point, they were tight, and then they were loose. And I was like, oh, shit. But I just tried them on before I left, and I'm like, oh, no, they're back. So, I don't know, in that 2 weeks or whatever, a week made a difference.
No.
But I haven't even been eating crazy since Ramadan's been over, so I'm trying to,
What was your breaking fast food with Ramadan?
It was, I didn't pig out. It would just be a big meal of something.
At the end of it.
Yeah.
So that's no eating from dusk till dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you eat something in the morning? Do you get up and eat, or
yeah?
I
got up at 8. You get up at like 5, and I would just eat dates and oatmeal, and that would do a protein shake, and that would carry me through my day.
And you fast all day, and then you eat a big meal.
Fast all day, and then I eat a big meal at night.
The guys that I work with, so I work with a Pakistani guy. He's just like, dude, it sucks because you don't eat or drink all day, and then everybody in my family wants to eat fried shit. Late at night. He's just like, so the sun goes down and then we eat like a bunch of fried food after you haven't eaten anything all day. You shit your pants and then you fall asleep and you do it over again for a month.
You can't, like last year, this was only my second one. Last year, the fasting was tough.
Yeah.
And then after that, after I break fast, I was picking out. But this year, I ate oatmeal almost every day. Oatmeal and protein shake in the morning that would carry me throughout the day. I wasn't pigging out as much, and fasting wasn't that hard. I think the hardest thing this year was just everything else.
It's just like everything, bro. Yeah. It's like once you get one, like so I just finished a bulk and I'm cutting back down. Once you do it, you just want to kind of up the ante because everything gets easier with time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was real like skull head, like 10 pounds lighter than he is now, and he was like all ripped up. So the original idea is that he was going to go up and get jacked, and I was going to lose weight, and he did go up and get jacked. And I've lost like 8 pounds.
Really? That's
like
good.
8. Yeah, I know. Well, I feel good, and there's a lot down, but like, and I'm like really trying. Like he's like my dom. Like he like sees what I eat and he like whips me and shit.
Bro, he was doing that with me.
I didn't know
wait,
that.
you got Gnome?
No, I got
He does my fitness pal.
My fitness pal, but I did Noom before. You did that before?
Yeah, I got it from him.
Here's my problem with Noom, and I don't know if you have the same thing. First, it was like, hey, did you ever realize you always finish your plate because your mom said good job? I was like, yeah. And then it was like, try eating a bunch of grapes. It'll keep you fuller than a bunch of bullshit.
I was listening to all that shit in the beginning.
But by the end, they ran out of content, and they'd be like, plus, here's another thing.
Yeah.
Try intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
Also, try that. And I'm like, these are like 5 different ideas in the last week.
Yeah.
The first one was like, eat a lot of shit that's low calorie. It fills you up. Mm-hmm. But by the end, they were like, maybe you're gay. I don't know.
You ever thought about that?
I accidentally brought it for like 5 months. And the first month or 2, I was on it. I was checking in with Will, and then I started dipping. Will, hey, check in. I'm like,
oh, so I didn't realize you were a unpaid client like me.
Oh, everybody's
I
unpaid.
get all the services and don't pay for shit.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. I'm like, maybe I'm just not,
I'm doing this all because I'm trying to learn. Yeah, I'm trying to learn.
So we're getting them right now.
But if you got real
fresh.
jacks, and then you were like, I've been working with Will Winter, that'd be, you're on shit now. You got success. You could, you know what I mean? That'd be a good trade.
You probably need to get some disciplined clients, bro. Because if we're both undisciplined.
I got a big night coming tomorrow. I got a big party.
What?
I'm going to the Princeton basketball banquet, which I'm emceeing, and they made the Sweet 16, and the beers will be flowing. And
see, I don't drink, so that's been an easy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't drink like I drink.
You have a glass of wine every now and then.
Yeah, every now and then.
Yeah.
I don't drink that much, so that's not my problem. My problem is sleep, rest, and.
But
it's the lifestyle, bro. It's like the seller lifestyle is you're gonna be out until 4, at least 3 or 4 nights a week.
Yeah. What time do you get up?
Bro.
How's your sleep? And then when do you eat? Like, take me through a day and then include the food side of it.
No matter what time I go to sleep, I can go to sleep at 2, 3, 4, even 5 a.m. sometimes, and still wake up at 10.
Right.
Or 9.
Yeah.
And then I'm just laying in bed. I'm trying to go back to sleep, but it doesn't happen. So then you're just laying there for extra 2 hours before you actually get up.
Yeah.
And then the phone. Oh man, I was thinking today I'm about to just try to get a flip phone, bro.
Yes.
Because I'll wake up and literally be on my phone.
Yes.
But you can't because social media is half of the game too.
You could though. You could have your social media on a laptop computer.
I'm thinking that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about getting a flip, but then my biggest thing was Uber. Like sometimes I use Uber.
Oh yeah, true.
You absolutely need Uber.
Yeah, you can't have Uber on a flip phone. So I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out ways to get some focus, get some discipline, and stay off my phone. They're both very tough.
I just never know. Like when I look at like the seller guys, they're in their like 40s, 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
They're just like, I don't know if I have like my body set up to do the late night forever. Like I feel like my 20s, I was getting tapped out, and I was just like, yo, I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
At like fucking
Here's how
10.
bad it is. Tonight
I'm
is
washed.
not to date this, but tonight's an important playoff game I want to watch because we don't know when it's coming out. And like, I'm fucking psyched to see it's Kings Warriors. Mm-hmm. I love the series. I'm struggling to make it to halftime now.
It's
I'm
great.
Like, because I'm just so tired. Because my whole life has shifted like way early. I have a 2-year-old son now.
Yeah. Congrats.
Thank you. So we get up at like.
I'm going to struggle to make it through Cavs Knicks tonight. I will make it till 9:30 max, and then I'm getting up at 5:45.
Dude, I'm at the bar watching the games, not drinking. I'm just sitting there like, hey, you want anything? Nah, I'm good.
Man,
just want to hang out.
And are you, like, in your New York life, are you mainly at the Cellar? Are you doing a bunch of spots everywhere? But like,
mainly at the Cellar now. Since I've only been past at the Cellar for like a year and a couple months. So I'm at the Cellar most nights.
And then do you eat when you get home?
I eat at the Cellar.
But then do you also eat when you get home?
I might get like I might stop at the deli and get like a bag of chips.
Okay.
That's my I don't really have a sweet tooth, but bag of chips are
Salt.
like my weakness.
Yeah.
And in my experience, Reggie doesn't eat an insane amount. You had like moments where you pigged out, like you went on vacation. You had normal dude shit.
That's the thing. Like when he said I had to eat 3,000, at first I'm like, oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
But then when he said that, and then you like, why am I not reaching 3,000 calories right now? This is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like,
it's hard.
Yeah, bro. I did not think it was. Is it hard for you too?
Yeah, because originally I was at 3,000 and it was 300 grams of protein, and I could only get there by doing shakes.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. I was down in shakes.
Some days I'd be like busy, and I'd be like, oh, it's 9 p.m. and I got 1,800 calories I like have to eat. But then I was in my head about it, like, should I eat when I'm not hungry? And he kept being like, hit your number.
Consistency, because it's all about signaling to your body like that this is what it is, and then it'll recognize like, okay, this is how many calories we have to eat to maintain. And then when you take calories away, it'll naturally adjust. But when you're all over the map, you're telling your body different things.
But that's what I'm trying to get to is with your schedule, I would imagine late night.
Yeah.
Pull the mic back up to you a little bit more.
Oh,
kind of fading away.
My bad.
The consistency's hard.
Yo. And that's the thing. Like,
right?
I would eat breakfast. I made sure I ate breakfast. I gotten really into oatmeal since talking to Will. Oatmeal has been like I've been eating it since, I don't know how long we've been talking. Like
2-3 months.
Yeah. Oatmeal, I down oatmeal. I do overnight oats. Do that in the morning, and I do like...
which I'm not convinced is healthy because it tastes too good. I had it today, and I'm like, there's no way this is healthy. It's amazing.
Just
it's so
fucking
sweet.
Fruit in oatmeal.
Yeah,
don't put like fucking cinnamon sugar and all that shit.
No. I don't put none of that. I'll do some fruit.
Yeah.
I'll put some walnuts in it. And then I'll do like 3 eggs and turkey bacon and a protein shake.
Yeah.
Boom.
Fantastic.
So that's been, and for 2 months straight, I've been like killing that.
Yeah.
Then you're like, all right, you go, and then you go all day and you're not hungry, you're not eating. Then you get to the Cellar, you're like, all right, let me get a big dinner. And you're like, damn, I only had 2 meals.
And what do you eat there? What do they have there?
I don't get the wings. That's the thing. If I eat wings, it's from somebody else. Hey, let me get a wing.
Yeah.
I'll get the salmon.
Yeah.
I'll get the chicken breast. They got like a chicken breast meal.
Yeah.
And salads.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like but yeah, I wouldn't reach my goal because initially I'm eating 2 meals a day, but I was down in protein too.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how.
So I feel like you're
going to
be down. I feel like you could be a good
I'm back on
season 2 subject,
no.
man.
I needed to see Will, and I wanted to make sure I came and do the podcast. I'm like,
hell yeah,
I want to get back in with Will. I need him.
Yeah.
I think since we haven't talked, and then I hit you up randomly. It's like, I want him to like cuss me the fuck out. Like, what the fuck are you doing, you fat piece of shit?
He can do that. He asked me what kind of motivation I wanted. I said, not that.
Oh, okay.
I said, I want like, you're the man. I know you can do this. Like,
the most confusing thing, and I used to struggle with this when you go, what do you want from me?
Yeah.
And I go, I don't know.
Yeah. I think that's the thing that I'm learning is Diego Lopez had a good point. He was just like, they can't ask for it. He was like, you got to figure out what they need. And he's just like, you can float little things to see if they take it. So it's like, early on, I should have been like,
those fat pieces of shit.
And we're all over here like,
you can be like, I could have been like, are you fucking lying to me, bro?
I don't know. I'll take it.
But I should have given a little jab early on and been like, yo, are you actually like logging this shit? and then seeing how you react. If your feelings got hurt or something, maybe I would back off a little bit. But if you like laughed or like you seemed like you kind of needed that, I should have done that, incorporated that earlier on.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, the journaling is another thing. You journal?
Fuck no.
He won't do anything remotely like self-improvement mindset. Anything that like he calls me like a Jesus freak if I like have anything positive about God. He hates it.
We didn't even really like posit that I might do that because I think it was like
I put it in the plan, but I knew that like my dad, I tried to give that to my dad, and my dad was just like, hell fucking no, dude. My dad is a hardcore atheist, so like I can't like get anybody on that shit.
Nothing to do with God. I just felt like writing every morning. Like I'm a verbal guy, you know.
I'm the same way. So yeah, but I was trying to do that. Like I got this book called and it wasn't writing positive. It was just writing general. It was like 301 ideas. So I was getting up trying to do that, but then I was trying to do the positive. I was like, this is gay. Like I just, but I was trying to do it. So I see him post it every day. So I'm like, damn, Will's doing it.
It's like,
but I only did that for like maybe like a week. And I was just like, all right, I can't.
It's like tough, bro.
It's like the Patrice joke where he's like,
typing.
Everybody's typing. That
oh,
yeah. Gay. You're never going to need that.
Now I don't know how to type.
Yeah. So.
To be honest, like, I don't want to journal anymore either, but I have to. Because, like, I've made that promise to the other people that I'm putting in the story every day. But part of me is just like, yo, I should just get to work every morning, and if I'm up this early, I should just pump out a video real quick because that would be as effective as anything else.
Yeah.
But I think that when you're at the start of your shit, something every morning that's like, here's the reason why you have to journal. It's hard to break a promise that you make to yourself, that you put down in writing. If you're like, I'm going to fucking do this shit.
I get up and watch porn. Is that
I have no problem lying to myself.
No, I have to-do lists from like 5 years ago where I'm like, make 10 sketches you really like.
Yeah.
Write 10 minutes of new material that you like this 6 months. And it's just like, it's in there. And I even have, like, I have a podcast with Alyssa. And we have it in our calendar every Monday morning. Pot up. Yeah. Every 3 weeks we do it.
But that's a recurring reminder on your phone. If you sat there and wrote it out every single morning, I guarantee you that it has effect. Because if you feel like a fucking loser to start your day, if you don't do it.
If you see it,
What's your, so my morning is, now that I'm doing that, hold on, I want to play the cold shower. You ever do this before? Because I wanted to get into this.
I can see you being into cold showers.
Cold showers? Oh, I tried that.
Cold shower a day keeps the doctor away. What happens if you take a cold shower every day? The heart rate is going to go down with 20, 30 beats a minute, 24 hours a day. That means stress is gone. What happens more is that the blood flow runs much better through the system. The nutrients, vitamins, and minerals and oxygen, they get better to the cells.
Cold shower a day. I haven't done I've done like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Where it's like ice cold, and I was
I did 3 minutes this morning.
You did 3 minutes?
3 minutes this morning. And
are you timing it, or are you guesstimating?
No, I time it. I put on the timer. I step in. I turn it down to 0. I do like a push up into it, and then I get up and I get my coffee. And usually I get my son his bottle if I'm getting him up, and then he's like kind of running around, and I have my coffee. So to defend my anti-journaling, I think it's because I'm having my coffee and like spending time with my son, like being with him, like off my phone.
Wait, you do 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Have you just started, or you been doing that?
This is my third day.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Now, does that change your breathing?
Seconds.
Does it change your breathing at all?
It changes mine. It's like I'm like.
Wait, when you're in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to do the RE method, which is the.
Oh yeah, I think I was doing that.
Because that's what really slows your heart down. That's what makes you capable of it. I mean,
I gotta try that.
So like, if I have a panic attack and I can't stop going, like, they say get into a cold shower because your body will have to normalize.
So it's okay.
And then if you can relax under that pressure, you're not bad.
Wait, you take a shower before you go to the gym?
This new routine is just the cold shower. Like, I don't like soap up in there. I just like 3 minutes, get out, and then
so
do my coffee.
you're not showering. You just get in, get out.
Because my gym is sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, depending on if I have meetings.
What he's saying is he doesn't actually use soap on his body. He just goes in for a cold plunge every morning.
Yeah, I showered.
I shower based on if I masturbated recently. There's nothing to do with anything else.
Yeah, I showered before I left, but I won't shower the next. Like I'll get up, I'm filthy. I'll get up, work out, and then shower after my workout.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess it's the same thing.
Nah, but yeah.
Now, is there extra motivation, or is the breakup tied in any way to you wanting to recommit to weight loss? Is there any part of you that wants to like show off a new bod to the ex?
No, it's no bad blood with the ex. It's more like now, even with how it's happening, I'm like, lack of discipline, no self-control, like all this shit. When you go through a breakup, you're like, yeah, if I didn't did this, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So I'm putting that all on the weight too. Like I don't have any discipline here either. Like with myself.
I think that I'll put myself in the bigger person camp. I have a fantasy that like this thing will happen and then I'll be skinny. Like in my like, nightmares or daydreams about like if I got divorced.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, I'd have some shitty condo. All my money would be going to child support, but I'd be jacked. The truth is I'd probably be fatter than I am now. Be all depressed and shit.
Yeah. I think depression and all that shit adds up. So you're like,
or like a doctor being like, we found a lump on your neck, and if we remove it, you're not gonna be hungry anymore. And then I'll be all ripped. Like that's my fantasy. Is like, it's not your fault. It's a fucking thing. It's a condition we found.
But I'm starting to notice what I eat more now. Like calories, I'm always thinking of calories now since I've been dealing with you. Or not dealing, talking. Like it's a relationship dealing. Yeah. But I'm thinking, even though I might not have, I'm like, I'll wonder how much these calories I'm eating. Or
that's good. That's the first step.
Yeah. So it's like eating the same things. Like you do that a lot. And I'm like,
all the time.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. At one point, I was on a roll. I would do the same. I would literally copy your stories and go, oh, I'm going to try that. You know what I mean? And I was on a roll, and then.
It happens, bro. I mean, the whole thing is like with anybody and with everybody that I'm talking to, I'm at the start of this too, but like in all reality, for me to even feel confident fucking talking about any of this, it took me 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And I had to fail, and I got super fat, and I got super skinny, I got super fat, and I got super skinny, and now I'm just on a consistent wave. So with anybody, if it takes somebody a year or 2 years to get like right, great. But it's just my job to tell you what works.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go back to MyFitnessPal too, because Gnome is kind of...
Yeah.
I think it's good for some people. I wanted it.
I liked it when I first got on. It was great. But then you're like, oh, it's the same.
It's the same shit.
One beef I have with MyFitnessPal is that I'll throw in like the food, and there'll be like several options of calories for the same food for the
Always
same amount.
Pick the largest one.
Yeah, but what I'll do is I'm like, oh, this one's only 150 instead of like 350. You know what I mean? What about this idea of meat cereal that this guy puts out?
Meat cereal?
Wait, I got the clip here.
He's the inspiration for a lot of the shit that I do.
Oh, that's meat cereal. It's like what you eat, what you post. I never heard that before. Meat cereal sounds gross.
I don't.
This is what I have for breakfast every morning. I have meat, eggs.
You don't do no protein.
Hold on,
I do the meat.
Let's play this.
You don't drink protein
right here.
I do it after the gym.
On clip time.
What to do is take one of your favorite meats. You're just gonna chop it up in the smallest pieces possible, put it into a bowl, and then put all your favorite seasonings on top. My very first version of meat cereal was when I put a pound of ground beef, I did some taco mix, and I put some Faye Greek yogurt in it, and when I mixed it up, I noticed that it was white, so I started calling it meat cereal. And then from that day, I started making tons of different variations of it, and now literally every single day, the only thing I can think about is waking up and having a bowl of meat cereal. This style of eating is, in my opinion, one of the easiest ways to stay shredded because you wind up having such a high protein intake that you get full.
I listened to a podcast when he was the CrossFit Games champ, and he's looked like the most jacked dude I've ever seen. He's like, all they did was eat 3 pounds of ground beef a day.
Yeah.
So that's 300 grams of protein. That's like probably like 2,400 calories. So he was eating for maintenance, and all of it was just going straight to muscle.
He got the 3,000. He don't have to take 3,000 calories.
No, he's like 5'7", like $180. So his maintenance is different.
So are you still running?
I work out all the time.
What do you do?
Yesterday, the past 2 days, I did boxing.
Okay.
I do 30 minutes of weight training, but it's super light. Like I was going heavy at one point. Like during the pandemic, I went home and like these old.
Why go light?
Huh?
Why are you going light?
Because I've done the heavy like during the pandemic. I was squatting like 475, 500.
You could, but it stayed on you. You're still like fucking huge.
And then it was like my bench press got up to like 335.
God damn,
bro!
Numbers.
If I show you the picture of these dudes, they was like old jail Philly dudes. Like they all, these dudes are jacked.
Yeah, were you in prison over the pandemic?
Bro, how'd
you even get weights? I was in my apartment with like one thing.
No. We were doing it like one of the guys owned the gym. So it was literally like literally these dudes were locked up. Like they
remember the old DMX videos where they would just
exactly
all be
what
lifting?
It was like. Yeah,
there's like a hill of guys in Yonkers and they were just doing curls and benching.
Bro, it was like some prison shit. But I would go with them dudes and they had me lifting crazy shit. So during the pandemic, I was like,
just a bunch of old dudes screaming at you.
But they are older, but they are jacked. Like
that's sick.
But do you lift heavy? You lift super heavy?
He's got a lot of injuries.
I lift heavy.
See, that's the thing. I'm starting to get shoulder shit, like little shoulder injuries.
Like what I started doing the last 2 weeks is more like core based stuff. So I got the dumbbells and I'm going like this. But I did.
What size dumbbells you going?
95s.
Oh, okay.
But then for a while, because my neck injury, I could only do the machine press, but it was a lot on there.
Yeah.
But I still felt like a bitch. It's just like a lever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had stopped doing weights too because I didn't have a spot. Like I was just for the heavy squatting and the bench press, I was like, I don't have a squat when I go to the gym now, so let me just go light. But I got 50-pound dumbbells in my building, so I go there and just rep out. But
I think heavy is better for like burning afterwards because you're gonna add that muscle. That's what everybody tells me. Whenever I just lift heavy, I just get big. I never get that burn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, the idea is that you're building solid muscle that's gonna stay around for a while if you eat a lot of protein. Yeah. So like once you build it, it doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
So like when you see like a guy that's built like Schwarzenegger, that dude, Arnold Schwarzenegger, to get that big is working out 6 days a week, training every single body part to failure all the time. Then he does that for fucking 20 years. He builds up this massive reserve of muscle. Then all he has to do to maintain that is go to the gym like 2 times a week and eat 200 grams of protein every single day. And then he's only going to lose like a pound of muscle a year.
Yeah.
Until you see him, like, he's in his 70s right now, and he's still jacked. Now, is he Arnold from his 40s and 50s? No, but he still looks great.
Yeah.
So once you build it, it doesn't go anywhere. Reggie built up all that pandemic muscle.
My shoulders. My shoulder, like up here, my shoulders are solid. Like when I got on a wife beater, I'm good. I'm like,
dude.
Yeah.
And you take it off, it's just like all good. And you're like, all right.
I think maybe stick with the calorie number and then maybe walk more. Right?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
get those steps in.
Like on. I
just
do,
like walk. Just lift
working
and walk.
out.
And
I do a little bit of like cardio. Boxing, I love. I'm really enjoying boxing. I go to Overthrown with Sergio, and we box. And I'm starting to do it on my own. I got egg weights now.
Nice.
I got egg weights, so I used them yesterday. It was on the roof. You feel like Rocky, bro. I'm on the roof.
Did you used to fight growing up?
No, I never boxed growing up.
Oh, but I'm saying
I'm like
street fights.
Street fights for sure. Yeah.
No.
Oh, I was in like 4 bar fights. It was great.
I've never been in a bar fight.
Oh,
but yeah,
that's what you meant.
No. But yeah, the egg weights are great. So I'm gonna stick to that. Stick to boxing. And I'm really enjoying that shit.
I think that no matter what your workout is, it's just that to get the weight loss where you want to be, it's locking in the diet.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Because working out is easy, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
It's like
you guys both love working out.
Yeah, I do.
And I do see the picture. For me, is I see the pictures of like 4 years ago where I know at that time I thought I was fat, and I'm like, damn, I look good. So
same thing.
That's the other thing is like not be too damn hard on myself. Where you're like, you look like shit. And be like, I've actually stopped. I do have some bits about this stuff, but like I stopped trying to be like, I'm a fat piece of shit. Like I just say that all the time.
My friends pulled me to there because I had a bunch of like fat jokes, like self-deprecating shit. And they're like, "Yo, you're not that fat anymore." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" Right. Fat? And this was I was down.
Well, you want to keep that bit though.
I started thinking, how can I change this bit to make me not as fat?
Yeah. I have a bit about this, but I did like it's way down since we started.
It's way down. You look way better.
It used to be much puffier down there, but I'm like. If this bit stops working, it'll be like good thing. You know, oh shit.
It's tough, dude. I mean, I don't know if the body is dysmorphia ever goes away. Even just looking at like where I was like a month ago, I'm just like I didn't like the way I looked then. Yeah. And now I'm looking at it today, and I'm just like, I look pretty fucking sick. Like,
can you take your shirt off for a second?
Yeah.
Thank you. We also record shirtless quite often.
Please don't ask me to take my shirt off.
No, we're not. So what I'll say is,
that chest.
Can I be brutally honest?
Yeah.
I know you put on 12 or so pounds of muscle, right?
Yeah, you're not seeing any of it.
I honestly, from an aesthetic factor,
12 pounds of muscle,
8 pounds of muscle.
Bro, you look jacked. You look skinnier on Instagram.
No, dude. So when we started 9 weeks ago. I prefer that look on you. I want you to go back to like he had like veins in his abs and like great separation. Well, I know. What do you listen? Oh wait, when you leaned over, it looked good again. Do that. So yes, there it is. But it used to be fucking just like. Bah, 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 bah.
How do you get? You just doing push-ups?
Wait, with chest?
Yeah.
I've always had a big chest, bro. My whole family does. I think it's like an estrogen thing more than because a lot of this is not muscle. This is tissue.
Yeah.
Like. Titty tissue.
Mama's big tits?
My mama's huge tits.
Should we do some
of the biggest tits you've ever seen? Sorry. Love you, Mom.
Should we do some clips?
Yeah, let's do a clip.
All right. Do you have any... you sent me some stuff.
What's this?
We're just going to watch some clips and respond to it.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Do you have any...
I want to see... Oh, I like this guy. Yeah, this guy's great.
He's trying to be funny, though, which is kind of annoying.
Ve al puto gimnasio. Ve al puto fucking gimnasio. No quiero, papi. Papi solo, no quiero. No me importa. No llores. No. En español. No. Ve al puto gimnasio.
Okay.
He was trying to be funny.
Go to the fucking gym.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. It was a good, strong
He
message.
looks serious. Go to the fucking gym.
This guy,
is your algorithm all full of this? This is how my algorithm is. It's all like workouts and like nutrition shit.
What else?
It's all food, workouts, big ass titties.
No, I got the titties off my algorithm.
Me too, but then I got them.
Now it's just like
did you unfollow and mute? Or...
No, I just stopped looking at them. Like, let me look at my algorithm.
Oh wait, I want to show you this guy. This is somewhat related to what we talk about here. Just about like male dominance.
Oh no.
Ready?
Put your hands by your side. A lot of people will do this when they get up on stage. They're like, "Hi, my name is," and they don't know what to do with their hands. So for both here, who's in charge? Can you even tell which one of us is in charge? You really can't tell anything. Do what you did at the beginning. Go to the influence zone like you did before. You read the book. Now who's in charge?
What did you say? The what zone?
The influence zone.
Switch. Now who's in charge? And so what's happening is he's moving into the influence zone.
It's kind of real.
From his belly
Wait, what? What is he doing with his hand?
So when your
you
hands
just bring him
are
up
in
here.
this zone, we're talking, we're expressing, using our hands as PowerPoint.
He's saying that when your hands...
I could not tell the difference.
Wait, we gotta watch it again then. Hold on.
Bro, this is the dumb horse shit that can make you a millionaire in corporate America, bro.
He said if you're standing like this, that you're not in the influence zone. But once your hands are here, then he became in control. Watch it again. Watch it again. Because, hold on, watch it again. Watch when they switch. You go, oh yeah, he is the boss.
Bro, I'm keeping my shit right here.
What to do with their hands. So for both here, who's in charge? Can you even tell which one of us is in charge?
No, can't tell.
Go to the influence zone like you did before.
Influence zone,
boss.
Yeah.
One movement, and I watch. Switch.
Oh shit! Yeah. Now, what? Because you asked about my algorithm, so it's also like shit like this. It's like sales stuff that's like really brutal. Now, what I'll say about that, when he's saying it, I go, yeah, he is in charge. And then
wait,
later
who's
I go,
in charge right now?
Oh wow! No, because you know what's funny? Both of you guys were like, I better do this shit quick.
Yeah, now I'm in my head every time.
I'm expressing myself. I'm in the influence.
Move them up.
But it's like a lot of stuff on Instagram. It's like after every video on Instagram, I want to be like, oh, is that true? Because people just push shit out there and you go, yeah.
You can literally just say anything.
Backed up by nothing. You know what I mean?
And it makes it look sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It seems smart. I mean, I don't know, but I think the taller guy always looks like he has more authority.
Well, he looks like he got more authority because he's just telling them what to do.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, actually,
and he's got a pocket square. Yeah, he's bald.
He looks in shape. Yeah, he's tall.
I think it's been probably we don't do the like super rookie like comedy mistakes, but I still do see it occasionally where people would be like, "What's up?" Like using the mic wrong or like standing wrong or whatever. Yeah. But anyway, that was mainly because what's on my thing. Hold on, let's watch another one here.
Let's go to
this.
That Ryan Reynolds one is actually good.
All right, let's watch. It's kind of what you said already, which I agree with.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh no, go up to Gabrielle Lyons. Yeah, let's talk about this.
Okay.
We want to avoid alcohol at all costs.
No.
That is going to disrupt sleep. That is going to impair next day recovery, executive function. I mean, it's going to impair every part of your body. So from a recovery standpoint, if you're looking to optimize recovery,
don't drink.
Don't drink. Yeah. It's a toxin that you're putting in your body, and all of your resources get diverted away from recovery when your body is
Damn, that girl.
Oh, wait. We've got to keep playing. Hold on. First of all, they're the hottest people ever.
So I would think really carefully. Again, if you're interested in optimizing recovery, that would be something I would avoid.
36.
So this is another like, is it true? Because they're like, if you have any alcohol in your body, everything in your body goes to getting that out of your body, which is not true.
How do you know that that's not true?
Because like your lungs still work and your eyes and shit. And like
he's offended. Your hair's growing.
These are the roots of alcoholism, though, because that seems like fucking like it makes sense to me.
The times I've drank alcohol and been drunk, I mean, normally I don't. It takes like 1 or 2 drinks. I am done the next day.
Yeah.
No, like I am. It takes me like 2 or 3 days to recover.
Yeah, it fucks my sleep hard now. How old are you?
36.
Okay, so 37.
36.
36, same age, which is good. The friends should be exactly your same age. to quote Marsha Belsky's song, which I love. But like, it fucks my sleep. It
really?
Like, so we both wear the Whoop, so it tracks your recovery.
Oh, okay.
And like a normal, if I sleep great, it'll be like 89, 90%. If I have like 6 drinks, it's like 11%.
Like this.
It's like red. But yeah.
Oh wow! And what is that called? The Whoop.
The Whoop.
Oh. You got the iPhone. This is like a screenless iPhone. It goes right to the phone. It's sick.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been listening to this podcast right now, so I'm trying to perfect my sleep right now. And the thing so I don't really drink anymore. I eat the same shit relatively every day.
Mm-hmm.
I go to bed early, but I don't always get the best sleep, especially with the kid. So I followed that crazy vegan guy, Brian Johnson, who's trying to live forever.
Mm-hmm.
And he stops eating. He eats from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m.
And then stops till
and
next
then
day.
stops because he found that any sort of digestion whatsoever would fuck his sleep.
Mm-hmm.
He stops consuming liquids at 1 p.m. and he goes to bed at 8. So the last liquid that I had today was between 1 and 2 because I don't want to wake up to pee. Yeah, but once you get through this cut, you'll start to realize that hunger is just a bullshit fucking feeling that you don't need to abide by.
I be thinking that too. Like, oh, I need something salty to go to sleep or something.
Nah, you don't need.
I get
shit.
excited going home. Like, I'll stop at 7-Eleven and I won't eat it until I'm home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll be in an Uber or on a train. I'm like, I'm gonna eat this when I get home, and I'm excited because I think I'm gonna fall right to sleep after I eat it. So fast.
It's like for me, it's like Pavlovian dog. Like, I get home, or if I go to my in-laws, I'm like, it doesn't matter what time it is. I'm like, oh, I should eat some food now.
Have you guys ever gotten GERD from eating so close to bed?
What's GERD?
Acid reflux, to where you get like a little cough, like a little tickle in your throat all the time.
Mm-hmm. But that's only after like a wedding when I've had 15 drinks. I'm like, 10,000
I had
calories.
that, dude. When I would just smoke a blunt and go to bed, and I would just shove fucking like what I would eat like bowls of cereal and then pass out like this with it barely digested. So food is just sitting right here.
Oh, okay.
You start to get acid reflux, and you just go around like.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. So I can remember when I'm thinking about late night eating, I'm just like, oh, those days.
Bro, you just said cereal. Woo. I used to go crazy with cereal. I'm so happy I used to go crazy with cereal at night. It's something that's all I would eat throughout the day. It's a whole box of cereal.
My wife is still the same way.
Banging.
She can't go to bed without having 2 bowls of cereal.
I was saying I can't have cereal in the house because I just eat it all.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, what do you want to plug? We're bringing this thing in for a landing, right? Producer Mike, big man Mike, you piece of shit. Haven't said much this episode, have you?
I'm sitting here listening, man.
Yeah,
I just ordered. I swear to God, I said I just ordered a protein powder and PB2 naked.
Wow!
So that I can add. I want to start adding that to my overnight notes.
Go.
Hey, Mike, are you on the journey too?
I am not. I am currently just the producer. But I am stealing some of the thought process, and I think if we get to season 2, I'm gonna join the clip.
You hop in the hot seat. Yeah,
there you go.
But ever since starting, my drinking has gone way down, and also my anger and stress all the way up.
Oh,
so I gotta feel like they're connected.
Yeah,
buddy.
All right.
What do you want to plug? We'll put your Instagram right here. Bing. And
boop. Word.
What else you got coming up?
Really nothing. Just stand up in the city. Stand up around the city. I don't have much coming up. I'm just trying to get healthy.
Hell yeah, man.
I want to get healthy.
Yeah, follow him, go see him around town.
Yeah.
All the clubs.
Yeah.
Big career. It's always been one of my favorite comics. Happy
man.
for
It's
you,
good
man.
seeing you, man. Thank you, man.
So thanks for
having me, man.
Yeah. Get rid of
Congratulations, guys.
trying.